Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and this is Star Citizen. So tonight we're going to play some Star Citizen. I just want to play around in it for a little bit, maybe a couple hours, see what we can find. And I thought it'd be fun if you all joined me. Unfortunately, as you can see in the window, the chat is a little screwed up tonight. So I don't know what change YouTube made, but it's now window inside of a window, which is weird. So I'm probably going to just disable that. I'll pull up my chat so I can see it. But until they make the change, I think that looks horrible. So let me try one other thing. Yeah, because that's based on, I guess, whatever YouTube's actual server is. So, yeah, like that. All right, so the chat's disabled, but I will be able to see it. So let me set up my windows here for all of that. All right, sweet. Alright guys, so I appreciate you. Once again, my name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn, and if you're just joining us, we are a sci-fi gaming channel, so you should consider to subscribe, because it will be awesome, and if you like this kind of stuff, we do it all the time. The channel is really growing, and that means that there's a lot more stuff that we can do. So I'm going to jump into Star Citizen. I'm going to go into Crusader. I think Georgi is supposed to join me in a little bit, so I've been waiting for him, but I'm not going to delay the stream. If he shows up, great. We should still have all the alerts if you subscribe, if you donate, if you become a sponsor, all that good stuff. So let me ask you, how's your nights going out there? Yeah? Well, I hope you're having a good time. We have a black screen right now just because we're loading in. That's what's going on in the background right there. So it'll only take a second, and then we should be good to go. Now it's also based on the it's also based on your SSD speed, so that and then server response and things like that. So if you have a slower SSD or a non-SSD at all, this can take quite a while, but it should only take me a couple seconds. It usually doesn't take that long. Awesome, good to hear it, Sam. Good to see you guys tonight. I'm real excited about this. I'll tell you what, Star Citizen has really got me on the hype train right now. Here we go. And we're in. Awesome. Let's well, hopefully it's not. Hopefully that's not indicative of the performance tonight. It's hit or miss. I mean, it's dependent on a whole bunch of factors. You know, what type of performance you're gonna get, because this is an alpha. We have to keep in mind this game is not finished. Oh man, this has got to be sub 15. Yeah, it's like 18 FPS, which itself would be fine if it was consistent. It's a little rough. All right, well, we'll see what we can do here. You know what? I'm gonna jump out and see if I can get a better server, just because this isn't gonna be a good experience for you guys, and it's certainly not a good experience for me. Like that. So just 1 second. It's largely dependent on the information that's being streamed to you. Awesome, Sam. And hey, what's going on, Lord Chicken? Good to see you. Back from Mexico, I take it? I really hope the game didn't just crash, but we'll see. There we go. Alright, hey, the FPS looks a lot better. Just kidding, there's 60 FPS on a blank screen. Good to see that. I'm going to switch the region. Let's see. It's prime time in the States. So I'm going to go to the EU because it should be like 3 in the morning there. And I think that'll be fine. So hopefully they're not nearly as... see, that's what I'm talking about. We had 1,000 FPS there for a second. You can display a black screen 1,000 times a second. I agree. Believe it. Alright. So it's all loading again, just so you guys can see it. Take just one moment. Like I said, I want to get the best experience for myself and for you, because this game is amazing. And once they nail down these, what would you call them, performance issues? Wow, people are going to be just shocked. Because like if you play this by yourself in a hangar or something in single player, you get 60 FPS, and the game is fantastic. Sweet. Well, Sam, I'm definitely glad to have you here. Sorry about the wait. There we go. So if you don't see that where it says the male clothing being loaded, you're probably not going to get into a server, but right now it looks like we're good. So, just takes a second. There we go. FPS jumped up. Look at the difference. It went up to like 40 FPS there for a little bit. Alright, so I'm getting out now. And we'll see. Okay, yeah, so that's way better. We're over 20 at least. I can handle that. And I think it's a much smoother experience for you as well, which is really the important part. I want the people watching the stream to enjoy it. Okay, so I'm running here to get a ship. Today I want to fly some... Okay, so here's a dude in his cape. Very cool. Alright, so we've been doing a lot of space trucking, but today I want to do some space exploration. And I was thinking, what better than my Saber Comet? I wanted to show you guys this ship, because I haven't focused a lot on the dogfighters. I had the Aegis Gladius before. I wanted to show you the Saber Comet. This is actually really considered like the high end of the dogfighting classes. It's not a cheap ship. I think it's like $180 to purchase it with real money if you want it, but you can purchase it in the game too. Keep in mind, whenever I talk about price, I'm only talking about price to support the development of the game. Just make sure it's out there. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and go for a ride. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Alright, that airlock doesn't want me to do anything. Let me just make sure I'm not bugged. There we go. Alright, that one works. Let me see if I can get out this airlock now. Alright, we'll try a different one. There's multiple airlocks. I just need to get outside. There we go. Yeah, that one looked a lot better. Alright. We really can't get close to Crusader. I have no way to jump there, because right now there's no longer an option just to like pick a direction and jump. That's something they may add back in as a design decision. But right now, all of our jumping is point-to-point based, so that oh, here we go. Here's a guy. Check out this dude. I'm gonna walk up next to him. Wow, what's going on, man? Look at him look at his Moby glass, and now I am disrupting him. I'm a dick. Alright, so this is the Saber Comet, ladies and gentlemen, and I am a 6-foot male in this game. Standard athletic average build. Just to give you a perspective. It's a swept back configuration right now. The wings do deploy out whenever you are launched. Oh no, and it looks like it might be bugged as well. I mean, like I said, this is an alpha, so this is definitely gonna have issues. I might be Donald, I can't promise it, but if I'm not, the stream will definitely be up for replay. You can always watch all of my streams whenever you want. Alright, so I got in. So we're in the Comet. I'll take a look at it once we get up in the space. I'm just going to go straight flight ready. And take off, because it was all in a weird position. Okay, here we go. So this is the ship, guys. This is the Aegis Saber Comet. I actually really need to do the loadout because this is completely incorrect. You can see it has like very small guns on the front. It should have size 4s or size 3s everywhere, which is pretty badass loadout. And you can kind of see the inside here too. All of the missiles. This is kind of like the stealth bomber. It's designed to be very difficult to detect. All the panels retract so that you have that extra space with the missile rack open down there. I could fire it, but typically that would be closed until I do. Here you can just kind of see it. It's a single person ship, and you can see me in the cockpit there. There's there's no room for a passenger. This is a pure fighter exploration. I will definitely try to be on as late as I can. I love this game. I don't play it enough. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I don't know where I want to go. Let's see, I wonder if there are any type of somebody's got missile lock on me. Interesting. All right, let's see if there's any missions I want to take. Yeah, I don't think any that's in there. I mean, that exists, but it's like an object that rotates right now. It's not really typical. It's not a planet with the same type of stuff that it will have once it's fleshed out. So, all right, so let's see, maintenance, mercenary. Okay. So they want me to clear out Nine Tails hunting grounds. Let's try that. I haven't flown in forever. Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, Jorgie, that sounds horrible.
Hello?
Yeah, don't talk so loud. Jeez. Is that mic in your mouth or what? Or did you finally fix it? Yeah, can you hear me, Jorgie? Alright, hold on 1 second, I gotta switch that I'm transmitting voice to him. There we go, so can you hear me, Jorgie? We got you loud and clear. Alright, so we'll go ahead and accept that contract. Alright, so we're gonna move up to this rendezvous point. It's kind of fun. Alright, and let's figure out where that is. So it looks like that the rendezvous point is right here at Yella, which is fine because that's one of my favorite places anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look and get there. Now it's going to be really cool to do this with a Saber Comet. Check that out. Just seriously, one of my favorite ships. It's gorgeous. What's going on, Red November? Good to see you. Right. So we are, we're here. Now where's the rendezvous point? I gotta find it. Aha. It's over there. Not very far. Make it. And the Saber is actually really fast too. So it's very quick. Acceleration is huge. I mean, as you can see, we just got up to top speed. And if you've watched my streams before, then you have an idea how difficult that can be for some of those ships to accelerate that fast. Plus, it's hard on the body. So this kind of piloting is actually difficult for your character as well, because your character can black out in game and everything else. Jorgie, you there? Come back.
I'm here.
Okay, I can hear you finally. Were you swallowing the mic before?
There is some issue.
I can tell there is some issues. Go ahead and bring it back closer to your face, though, because now you're really far away again.
Alright.
Alright. Just to get in the server, once you go to Crusader, just pick the instance I'm in. Alright, so I'm looking around here. Let's do that. Let's look around while we're flying. You can kind of see the cockpit of this. Aegis is very high-tech, very military, but there's not a lot of creature comforts, but I wouldn't say this is bare bones. I mean, there's a huge difference between this and Drake. You can kind of see the panels as well. It's pretty cool, actually. I just had to do a quick course correction. Back on target. And there's a lot of drift for some reason. I don't know if it's my joystick. I probably need to calibrate my joystick, to be honest. Alright, so we're almost there. I just want to say, well, Red November, I'm sorry you missed the SWTOR stream yesterday, but all my streams are always available for replay, which is why I put them up there. I think it's important that you guys are able to watch them. The live experience is certainly a lot of fun, but you know, there's value in that as well. I watch them. I watch them so I learn how to get better and more entertaining for you guys. I don't know. Is that weird to admit that you watch your own videos? Jorgie, I asked you a question.
Oh, well. I guess it depends on why you're watching.
Well, okay. Then that makes sense. I'm watching them for research purposes, of course.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. Sam says hi. You need to have the chat up, too. Alright, so we're almost there. Very cool. And guys, if you're having fun, don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button for me. If you subscribe and your subscriptions are public, Lord Vader will welcome you onto the channel, and we can all rejoice. Yay. Alright, so I'm almost here, and let's... Yeah, see, it's really hard for me to play SWG Jump to Lightspeed after this, because I'm so used to these ships that are ultra responsive, you know? This is kind of how I feel the A-Wing should fly, and yet it's kind of a pig of a ship compared to this. You can hear my pilot breathing. I don't know how well that's transmitting through the desktop audio, but man, when I do this, I, you know, on there. Okay, so I made it to the rendezvous position, I think. Alright, so there's a patrol area. So I guess I have to patrol this. That's interesting. So this is kind of like a Squadron 42 kind of thing, where you're doing a patrol, because now we're going over here to this patrol area. Actually, this is very similar to Jump to Lightspeed, if you remember, where we have those patrol points that you're going through, and then you get attacked. So it might be the same thing here. Alright. Looks like, that's not what we wanted. Alright, looks like we're in the thick of it. Let's go ahead and get a target up here. Alright, so we have an RSI Aurora. Woo! Fox 3. Oh no, that was the flare. Which one? I have no idea what's what, because I haven't... Glenn Kaplan? Is this a dude? This might be an actual person that I'm attacking. Oh, he's shooting at me. Oh, these are shotguns. Okay, well that's interesting. I don't like that at all. I have no idea what the loadout is on this ship, but I fear that it's not good. It's really not good for a combat. Oh, he just ran into me, guys. There's collision. You can't run into the other ships like you can in some other games. Also, I need my gimbals locked. How do I do that? Is it J? Yeah, there it is. I think. I'm actually getting hit. This is kind of disappointing. If I lose to this guy, I'm gonna be so mad. And I'm not really sure how this new gimbal system works. This is one of my first times doing combat. There we go. Come on. Okay, so that's what that is. I don't like that at all. Let's get that right on the center line. So I guess these gimbals are for each of my weapons. So if I were to track over to here, this is where I would shoot, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend some more time in Arena Commander for sure. I might have to disengage this guy too and go fix my ship loadout. Tell you what, we're gonna bug out of here. I need to do that because this is kind of embarrassing. Right now, Star Citizen is a single server, but in the future it'll be multiple servers. Alright, so we're out of combat. Let's go ahead and go back to Port Olisar and get our loadout fixed. Where is it? So it would be this. Go back to Olisar. Nation. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Somewhere around here. I can't see it, but I know it's there, so if I get close enough, it should allow me to jump. There we go. Yeah, if you just follow that, that's kind of a bug that you can't see your destination. Now, you can fix that by switching it to something else and bringing it back, but if we're lined up, it'll still do it. The computer can see it even if I can't. Jergy, it's not much bigger than the Womp Rat. Alright. Very nice. Alright, so now we get to play with the loadout system too. Because I need to get these weapons all firing on the same trigger pull and all together. So we'll do that for sure. Just coming in now to Port Olisar to land. As you can see, there's a lot of activity here. Go back. Thrusters. Oh wow, this feels great. Feels really good. Alright, let's go ahead and calm Port Olisar and get a landing permit.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, put down our landing gear, figure out where we're going. Alright, they're gonna... Yeah, this is pretty much my my regular pad when I come in. One of the preferred pad users, I suppose. We'll bring this in nice and slow. And I'm going to manually land this so that, you know, the captain has a little bit of skill. Maybe a little bit. Alright, let's just take it down. Nice and slow. Not that landing on a platform is difficult, but...
Landing complete.
Here we go.
Have a pleasant stay.
Now we will power off. And now we can exit. Alright, so we're getting out of our saber. And now we can look at it kind of on the dark side, so I don't know how much we'll see over here. But this is the ship. And here's the problem. We have these like neuron cannons. That's not what we want. We want focus fire lasers. 4 lasers tracking in the same point off the same trigger. And this thing is an absolute beast. So I don't even know what the hell these are, but I do not like it. Turn on my lights so you can see. It's got that nice camouflage. Did I get any damage? I don't think so. He never cracked my shields. The sabers have incredible shielding. They don't have a ton of armor at all, really. They have a lot of shields. Pretty satisfied with that. I mean, I definitely could have moved up more to land on the pad, but we're solidly on there. That was a good landing. Alright, so let's see how this works. I have yet to do the loadout changes. Yeah, these are like little size 1 things. We gotta take the gimbals off, too. I hate gimbals. Okay, because I'm a joystick user. I want everything to be straight down the center. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So it's something to do with this. Let's see, what does it say? Journal. Okay, so modify ship port equipment. Okay, I think this might be it. Not 100%. Here we go. Vehicle loadout manager, Saber Comet. Okay, here we go. Now we can do it. Let's do it with the weapons. I want to unequip that gimbal. I kind of want to unequip all the gimbals. I don't want any, because gimbals are how the weapons move independently of where you're flying, and when you do that, you have a penalty on it. We definitely don't. Okay, so gun empty, empty, empty. Oh, here. Take off this pyro burst. I don't know who put that on there. I guess that's the that's probably what you get. Okay. So let's see. We took everything off. So we should be able to see now. And let's confirm that this works. So this is the vehicle loadout manager. Oh no, I didn't save the changes. Hopefully it comes right back. That would really suck if you had to do that multiple. Okay, yeah, I have to do it again. Alright, so now we know. Save changes. So there'll also be new components that you can put on here, which would be kind of cool. Okay. Change pending. I'm probably in the way, maybe. My ship just disappeared, which is weird. Probably has to reload. Well, I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know if that's a bug or intended, but we can do the loadout now. So we can go ahead and go back to the Saber Comet, which is cool. We'll be able to see it. I can move it around here, I guess. You guys can kind of see the end of it. The 42 is for Squadron 42, of course. everything is 42 in the Star Citizen verse. Trying to pull it down so that we can actually see what I'm doing. Here we go. It's a little harder to work on than I thought it would be, but not bad. Okay, so the nose gun on the right, we're gonna put in there Tarantula. What is that? Ballistic. I don't. Okay, so I only have one M5A laser cannon available. I have to find out which ships. That's what we should do. I need to find out which ships have my guns I need. Rip them off. What is this? Missiles. Size 9. Holy crap. That looks... Oh, these are the torpedoes. Okay, so this is the Retaliator. I'm going to pull this up too. This is the subscribership for the month. I'll let you guys take a look at that. I'm just trying to find their main guns though. Okay, these Badger repeaters are probably what I want. Those are... probably not. They're size 2, right? I'm looking for the size 3 guns. It's not on this ship. Let's see, what does the Super Hornet have? These are also size 2. Here it is, M4A. Oh. Still size 2. Crazy, I don't know what's going on here. I need the M5As. I don't know who has those. The Mustang's not gonna have it. The Freelancer might have it. Those are big guns. Yeah. Does the Freelancer have? M4A. Laser cannon. Sledge 2. Check out the Constellation and look. I know I pulled. See, these are the M6As, so these are a little too big. These are size 4s. I need size 3 weapons. So I don't think I have any ships right now that have them. Super unfortunate. Let me check one more time for the Freelancer. And then if not, then we're gonna go rent some if we can still do that. That used to be a thing. This Tarantula Mark III. But this is a ballistic cannon. I'm not a big fan of ballistics. M5A laser cannon. Here we go. I only have one of them though. How do I only have one? Okay. I'm done with this. Jorgi, are you in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out to the menu and I'm gonna play with my loadout and see if I can fix it. Because I think that the or the Arena Commander module is much easier to use, and hopefully the changes carry over. This is still being designed right now, so I'm not a big fan of it. So I will. I'll meet you back in here. So just do what you're doing.
All right.
Yeah. So suddenly the stream got a little boring. Lost some people. Understood. I know that you guys don't play. You guys don't watch me to play around on my Moby Glass, but sometimes it's necessary. Well, no, I mean, it's separate servers, Red November. If you want to... What I mean is that, like, when you're on a server, that's one server. They're not meshed together like they should be. You can definitely come and gank me, as you say. Sounds so bad. Alright, so we're going into the electronic access. This is how we do the ship customization. Here we go. Okay, so here's the Gladius. Let's see what does the Gladius have attached to it, because I might want some of it. It has neuro cannons. Yeah, I hate those. Alright, size 2. This is kind of cool, so we can see the different ships I have and what I have. So this is the Retaliator. This is a bomber, and this is what we have. It's a big, and you can see that it's also kind of messed up. There's just torpedoes hanging around out there, but it's a big multiplayer bomber ship. I'll take you in it. It's pretty neat. But I was just looking for. Let's just look at the guns. It just has size 2s, which we don't want. We're gonna select a different ship. I had another Saber. I hope that all my stuff wasn't on that Saber and then I lost it. Let's see what's on this Anvil Hornet. Or not. look at the Anvil Hornet. That's weird. These are size 1, size 4, etc. Let's take a look at that Hornet again. Maybe it'll load now. Alright, Drake Cutlass. What do we got on the Drake? Alright, the Merlin. Anything. Size 1. That's not gonna do it. The Starfarer. Okay. No guns on the Starfarer. Why are there no guns on the Starfarer? No tanks either. Constellation Andromeda? Possibly. Okay. So these are the size 4s. Yeah, those don't work. Let's go back to the Saber comment. See, what do I have that I can actually do something with? So we have this. We can put this... I have one M5A, so I'll show you what that looks like. Change pending. Save that change. See if it actually shows up on here. What does it apply to ship? There we go. I don't understand what's going on, but it should be fun. And the other thing too is that it's showing the standard saber skin here. This is what the regular sabers look like. The comment that I have has that urban camouflage with the blue instead of the burgundy. Oh, I think that's what happened. I had, see all these right here? These were all on my Saber, and when I melded my Saber, I might have lost all my M5A laser cannons, which would really piss me off because I actually paid a lot for them. Alright, let's try something else. So we can't do that. Jorgie, you wanna play some, let's play some Star Marine. I haven't played any Star Marine, I haven't died in a long time. Maybe I should. So come back out to the main menu and we'll get up together. What is it? Multiplayer. We'll do team multiplayer. I'll invite you. There you go. You've been invited. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to check on that and maybe even put in a ticket to get my M5A cannons back, and then we can do some dogfighting because those other ones are. It's like basically a shotgun for your ship. I mean, it's a cool thing to think that if you got like right up on somebody and fired this like pyroblast shotgun thing, that you'd shred their ship apart. And that's neat, but like I have a stealth fighter. I'm really supposed to be like long range, get in, get out, you know, stay on the edge of their thing. So with the Saber, that doesn't make sense to me. Did you get your invite? Okay. Excellent. So let's go ahead and find a match. This is the first time I've played since 3.0 in Star Marine, so we'll see. I don't know if they made any changes to it or not, to be honest. I don't know if I'd notice. Sure, you guys will notice. Notice me die a lot. Same thing, we're loading in right here. This is a this is now a multi shared loading screen, so it should be less time, hopefully. That's the goal. Although since I came out of the universe, I might have unloaded all that. So if I have to load it again, it should only take. I usually get it pretty quickly. How was work today, Jorgie?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty slow.
What's going on, Travis? Good to see you.
Looks like we're heading to Echo 11. This abandoned mining facility is a festering pit of bad and worse. Stay sharp.
Yeah.
Alright, Marine, fall in.
Alright, so you guys can see, like, I'm getting 60 FPS here for this. I mean, this is eventually going to be the standard for the rest of the game. So, It's black and white until we get enough players. Until Jorgi loads and other people. Should be fun though. I can run around and take a look at everything. But this is the performance level I expect from Star Citizen once we get to a closer to release date. Like, it's one of those things that it's a game you can play now, and a lot of people have completely lost sight of what that means, because, you know, like if you get a game from EA or something and it's in beta and you go look at it, that's pretty much the finished game. It's essentially like a test before you buy it. And sometimes they make very slight changes, but I mean the game itself is, the core game experience is there. Star Citizen isn't like that. Like, this is an alpha. This can be completely redone. They're nowhere near a polished state, so because of that, and here you can see my gun. Because of that, you know, like, it's a little different. So I also have a pistol. Pretty cool. What's going on, Travis? Good to see you tonight, man. Jorgi and I are playing some Star Marine. Are you in yet, Jorgi?
Not quite yet.
Space race. I must get on this leaderboard. I'm gonna have to email them to see if they can do that. Wait a minute. No fair, they're the same. Man, it's bulletproof too. Apparently a lot of people, firearms declaration. Firearms must be declared on arrival. Clearance level 3 or higher are allowed to enter Area 18 with firearms. Okay, well, class 3. Anyway, I think that there is a mini game that you can play for Star Citizen that is that. Kind of cool. And we're gonna come out here in EVA. And this is neat as well. We can't go into third person anymore with the FPS module, because that was a way to cheat and see stuff that you shouldn't have been able to. So they locked that down, so I can't show you my jets, but if Jorgi were to come outside, we could do that and I could shoot him. It'd be wonderful. Jorgi, come on outside so I can shoot you. But I mean, even in black and white, this is pretty cool. This actually kind of reminds me of like a 50s space sci-fi adventure. Here you can see, here, this is the barrier.
You are approaching simulation boundary.
Because this is a simulation.
Warning. You are approaching simulation boundary.
Apparently when you go out of it, you die. Which makes sense. Jorgi died too. How did you die, Jorgi?
I jumped barely.
Respawning.
Okay, you did what?
Good to have you back in the
Then I
fight.
jumped over the ledge. Apparently you can't follow it from as far as you used to.
Well, that's good. Should be fun. Yeah. Alright. Where are you? Come to see. I'm here. I want to show you guys. I want to show the stream what other players look like now.
I don't think it's gonna load me in.
What do you mean? Just hit X. You have to manually respawn. Yeah, so I'm over here at C. I see you over there. Don't I have a secondary weapon? That's weird. I thought I had another weapon too. You can hack this and... Can't do it right now, but that's how you capture points. Here he comes. Come on over here, Jorgi. You went the wrong way. You had one job, and that was to turn right.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah. But I'm just loving the performance here. Yeah, I mean, like, the mist and stuff here drops it a little bit, but it's still perfectly fine. Particle effects are always going to be harder on a GPU. You make it here yet?
I'm still trying to figure out how to get over there.
Okay, I'm going to come to you. Just stay where you are. Stay there. Stop moving. You're running away. I'm EVAing up to your location. Oh no, I just fell over. He's right above us, guys. Stay right there. There he is. You didn't stay put. Now I'm gonna have to shoot you. Here he is. That's Jorgie. I just saluted you.
How'd you do that?
Type slash salute. Right. It's fun.
It's not working. Wish I
Yeah.
could kill him.
I bet you do. Alright, well, if no one else is gonna play, no one else is gonna play this.
He doesn't take this.
No, it doesn't. Most people are probably awed by 3.0 and in the verse, which is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and go in the verse. I won't be able to do any combat until I get my loadout situation resolved, but we can go have some fun. I'll tell you what, we'll take out the Starfarer and we'll do some like big cargo runs. We've never done that. So let's go ahead and exit the menu. So let's see if we can really make some money. I know that Luigi was making a ton of money back in the day doing that. So I'll go ahead and go back, exit, universe. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Crusader, just find the one that I'm in. Should tell you which one you're, or it'll probably ask you if you want to join. Alright, so we're loading in right now, guys. Sorry about that. I mean, I had a plan for this stream and then it didn't work. Right, because I don't have any of my weapons that I had bought before, so that was kind of rough. But looks like Sean Snow was the last person to donate $10. Appreciate that, Sean. Just going through some of my housekeeping here. Hey, what's going on, Lord Baggin? Good to see you. Let me try the chat again. Maybe YouTube fixed it. No, still not right. Unfortunate. I'm also gonna get a stream deck this weekend, Jorgie. Real excited about that.
I don't know what that is. But
And-
I'm happy for you.
No, you don't. What ship do I want to outfit? I definitely want to outfit the Saber Comet, because I wanted to take that around and show you guys how awesome it is. I mean, I prefer laser cannons for multiple reasons. I mean, it just makes sense to me not to rely on a ballistic weapon. Think about that. You're in space. There might be repair ports everywhere, but do you want to have to stop and like reload your weapons all the time? And if you get ambushed whenever you don't have any weapons, good luck. I mean, for me, the laser cannon is the way to go. Definitely takes longer to take somebody down than the ballistics, which kind of just eat through the shields, but it seems like the way to go. Alright, so this one is actually doing a lot better too. We're up in the 22s. So this server's pretty good. There we go. Alright, there's a men's room here. Unfortunately, we still can't get into the men's room. We've never been able to get into the men's room. Or the women's room. Someday. Alright, Jorgie, we're going to take our Starfarer. So I am on strut A. So when you load in, I'm the strut A. I'll meet you at pad 00, which is where it'll load in if there's room for it. Alright, so we'll retrieve the Starfarer, and let's hope it works. Last time that we pulled it out, it didn't have all the stuff attached to it. Oh no.
Please hold for assignment.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go to a different strut. Somebody else has a big ship out there. So I'm gonna run out and try to EVA over to Strut B or something. Is this you?
I'm still looking at a black screen.
Okay, so that's definitely not you then. This guy could be my brother. We look so similar. Alright. Gosh, this is gorgeous. I will say that Star Citizen, anything over 20 FPS, absolutely shows off the beauty of this game. I mean, you just can't... Oh! There we go. You just can't believe it. Oh no, oh no, oh, I'm gonna die. How did I not die? If you go above one of the pads, I guess the artificial gravity kicks in and kicks your butt. Need to run to the other side. Actually, I want the M5A laser cannons. Trust me on this. I did a whole bunch of research on that, Sam. I will have to check the store, but they just completely redid the website today. So, I also bought the concierge book. Alright, looks like the 0-0 pad is clear over here, so we should be good to go. I'm gonna be on the B strut, Jorgie. Might have to EVA over like I am. Here you guys can see that I'm EVAing in my suit on the back, depending on which way I'm turning, the jets actually work like that. That's pretty awesome. I have to say that. Very pleased by that. This is gonna hurt a lot. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Hey, there we go. A little bit of pain. Probably very difficult landing, but I've seemed to have survived. Figure it out if I keel over in a second or so. There's an airlock over here, so we use this one. And you can play Star Citizen in third person a little bit. I think it's really more to get screenshots, because this is really a first-person universe. Yeah, huge cargo. We'll use all my UEC, and we'll see what we can do. So let's go ahead and do that. Plus, I wanted to show you guys the ship. I think I've done it before, but... Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get this out. Hopefully they didn't disable these or anything.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Alright, Jorgie, B00. Boo.
As soon as I can. Here we go.
Alright, welcome. I need to get Jorgie an SSD. It's embarrassing. Alright, so guys, we're gonna have a pretty cool ship. The reveal for this is pretty amazing. Let's hope it all loaded in correctly. This is crossed. No, it didn't. Alright, so we'll come back, but that's the ship. Damn it! And it's like 30 minutes to try to spawn that again. It's so disappointing. You can see that the tanks are missing in the back and the stuff. That means that there's a problem with the spawn. Also, they changed up the colors on that. I really like that. Alright, so basically what this is at this point, this isn't the game necessarily. I mean, the game will have elements from this, but this is just like a test bed for us to play around in it as they develop the game. And it's kind of like a confidence building thing, because you can see this is what they have right now, and you can totally see what it is that they're trying to achieve. And what they're capable of doing. So instead of saying, you know, like, we're going to do this and that, they're actually showing you that, yeah, we can really actually do these things, and that's kind of cool to see that. Jorgie, we're going to take the RSI Constellation Andromeda, because I want to take a big ship. Somebody just pushed me. Alright, Starfarer, claim, file a claim, the expedited fee. Alright, so 32 minutes from now on the stream, we'll try that again. But for right now, we're just gonna spawn the RSI Constellation Andromeda. Also a multiplayer ship, and we can take it out. Alright, so we're on B10. Jorgie, come to B10. I am really excited to have planets on this, and especially like we're saying what they were gonna do for the gas giant platforms and stuff. It'd be really cool. Port Olisar is eventually going to be going away as well. They're going to have like truck stops essentially in space, which would be a cool way to do it. Alright, so this is my ship. The RSI. I didn't actually buy this. This is a stand-in ship for one of the other ones I bought that's not in yet. You can just get an idea of the size of this. Look at that. I'm just a regular 6-foot tall dude. And this is the ship. I can run down it, see how big it is. Plus we even have a snub fighter in the belly here that can detach. Not yet. They're getting close to it. I think they tested it a few times during the Evocati, but it wasn't quite ready yet. Let's go ahead and call the elevator so we can get in the ship. Alright, Jorgi, we're on B10. Where are you? Okay, I'm at the elevator if you want to meet me here. I see you. Exciting, so there he is. I'll turn on my lights so you can see him. Right off the edge. You on? Alright, let's go up. Oh wow, that looks cool. It looks like they added some lighting here too. Look at that. The nice like red emergency lighting. Nothing's on. No. It's pretty sexy. The blue lighting here. I'm a big fan of that. These used to be completely dark, so I can turn this on. That off, but here, I mean, this is the ship. Let's go ahead and go back here. Yep, some more blue lighting, just so that we know what's going on. You can see some of the components that you'll be repairing whenever you're on here. It's pretty neat. There'll be different versions of this ship, essentially. Here's the cockpit for that snub fighter. And the various access points. You know, gravity generator, etc. So it'd be interesting to be flying this and going to 0G because you lost your gravity. I imagine that would make it very difficult to get around. Alright, so where are you, Jorgi? Oh, you're in the pilot seat.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
Okay.
Enjoy the ride.
Well, then, alright.
How do I get out? I was just trying to turn the power on so it's not so dark.
Yeah, well, no, you did a good job. You can actually fly it. So go ahead, Mr. Jorgi. Okay. So what you do is you turn on the engines. I'll walk you through the flight sequence. Turn on my own station. Alright, so Mr. Jorgi, go ahead and engage the engines on your console. You do it?
The engine on?
Yep.
Engines are on.
Okay. Now, with your left thumb, it's important that it's your left thumb, hold down the spacebar.
Take off complete.
Alright, let go of the spacebar. Now press the N key.
Landing gear raised.
There you go. Now I would like you to set a destination for Yela. So go ahead and press F2. You press F2. Okay, now zoom out a little bit with your mouse wheel. And there should be a planet on the left-hand side about 10 o'clock or so. Maybe 11 o'clock there, 10:30. It says Yela, click on that. And then down at the bottom it'll say set as destination. So go ahead and set that as your destination.
Understood.
Alright. Excellent, very good. And now, Jorgi, point us towards that new spot that just showed up in space. And then once you have us locked onto it, and it's straight ahead, go ahead and hit the B key. Anything? We quantum jumping?
We're quantum jumping.
Cool. Now this is kind of a bug. They have to get this so that it looks like we're quantuming on everybody in the ship. The pilot sees it, but I don't think it triggers the animation now correctly to everyone else, which is why we're not doing that. Hey, what's up, Adam? Good to see you. You didn't miss a whole lot. I kind of screwed around with my loadout and alienated a lot of viewers. Okay, Jorgie, we're going to go to the ArcCorp mining area 157. It's on the other side of the planet. So why don't you pitch up the nose a little bit, and let's take one of those satellites around the planet to get there. So find one of the satellites, the OM satellites, and jump to it. Alright, same thing, just hold the B whenever you're pointed at it. Alright. Nice, look at you. You're flying a ship. You're doing a good job, man. Now everyone can say it's so easy, even Jorgie can do it. Alright. So now go ahead and look at the ArcCorp landing area. Let's see, where is it? It's about 300 kilometers to the left. On the... Yep, so go ahead and point us right at it. Press W until we're at full speed.
I can't tell.
Okay, well...
Are we moving?
Yeah, we're moving. Don't you see the space dust?
I just assumed that was just there for...
That's there for relative motion sensor, essentially. Okay, so what you need to do is, yeah, you're doing it right. The shift key, hold that down all the way until we get up to our max speed. And you'll know because we won't go any faster. And then once it's there, release it. And just make sure you don't touch your mouse. Alright, so we should be good. He's good to go there. I'm going to get up in the turret so you guys can have a really cool view of the ship. What's going on, chemistry guy? Good to see you. Yeah, we're just having some fun in a multiplayer ship. Messing around. Jorgie's flying. He hasn't killed us yet. It's been enlightening. Not yet. Alright, so I'm going to enter the upper turret. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the turret. I don't have the turret powered on right now. I can actually power it on if I choose. It'll allow me to move it and fire the weapons. You see those firing weapons? Okay.
I just heard the exciting music is playing. No one's shooting at us, right?
No. But you can actually see Jorgie in there in the cockpit right now as we go. This is the constellation Andromeda. Very, very cool looking. Especially Star Citizen is gorgeous. So we're just flying through space right now, trying to go to that point over there. It's going to be dark there too, which will be kind of fun. But the sun should be coming up here. I think the planet's rotating towards the sun right now. You can see the terminus, or the terminal line here. Pretty cool. The line of light versus dark. Our planet has one too, of course. Alright, so we're about 280 kilometers away. Jorgie, is it hard over? Like it's hard over. So here we are.
I don't know what that means.
Pretty cool. I don't know, that's something they say in sailing. Full rudder.
I don't have a captain's license.
I guess you shouldn't be flying this ship.
Probably not.
Get in a lot of trouble. So you can see the constellation. I think it'd be pretty cool if you could put your own name on the side and have it lit up, kind of like Star Trek. Hoping they'll allow us to do that, to actually like not just name our ship, but actually have the name appear on the hull. I guess that could open up some things, but you know, I would take the USS Cock and Balls for you know, for that, for a spin, right? It'd be kind of fun. How big is the crew for this ship? Well, there are 3 stations down where Jorgie is. There's 2 turrets, and there is a snub fighter as well. Plus, I assume that you could have somebody on engineering. So, really, the way that this goes, and I'm going to power off this and go back down and see Jorgie. I'm going to bring back down the ship. But the way that this goes is that there's no limit to the number of people, at least now. Then it could change in the future, that you can have in this ship. So, for example, this is the living quarters. There are 4 bunk beds, which also double as escape pods. I could get into one. I don't know if I'll be able to get out. Let's hope that we don't get bugged or anything. But here, I mean, this is how you actually save your game as well. So you get in here, and then you can log out or exit, whatever. Eventually there'll be a way to use it as an escape pod and jettison yourself out for safety. You know, some of the ships, like the Drake ones, don't have that. So we'll see if there's actually any type of the hell is going on there? Like it's a bug. Go to my position. Yeah, it's a bug apparently with the planet being right there. I probably have to. Okay, it's gone. Anyway, we'll see in the future if there's like a limit on how many people this can actually support. But it is pretty cool. There's a table here. I mean, we'll have all kinds of things to do to, you know, occupy ourselves as we travel through space. Because basically, whenever we jump from planet to planet, it's going to be at least 8 minutes worth of quantum travel between planets. That's how far away they are. That's the scale of this game. So during that time, we'll do ship maintenance, you know, hang out, talk, socialize, you know, prepare for missions, fix our loadouts, stuff like that. We'll do things that you would actually do on a ship. So Star Citizen is very much a life simulator in a way. And they're going to try to make that fun too. So if it turns out that that's not a fun thing, then they'll address it. But Georgie, how long until we get there?
I don't know. Looks like we're about 106 kilometers out.
Okay, when we get to about 50 kilometers out, I need you to start slowing down the ship, because ships like this don't stop on a dime. And I want you cratering us into that. Alright. So here we are. And as you can see, yeah, we're about 92 kilometers out right now. We're coming in pretty quick. Go ahead and power on my station so that I can assist. I'm gonna turn our shields on double front. We're going into the atmosphere, what little there is. Now, Jorgie, go ahead and hit the Q key.
Q. I'm not sure what it did, but I hit it.
Okay. Hold it again. Alright,
Oh,
let
you
go.
just wanted to stable us out.
Yeah, I want you to rotate to the horizon, and the E key goes back. There you go, you got it. Look at that. He's a natural. Alright, now go ahead and use the S key and bring down the throttle to about 20%. There you go. Now we're going to start to slow down. So be mindful of that, because you use your mouse to steer. So if we end up not slowing down that much, you're going to have to point us back up into space so that we can scrub some of the speed. It doesn't look like we've slowed down at all. Hold down the S key again. You holding it down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, it's really taking us.
We're really fast.
Are we still going fast? Can you tell?
We're still traveling at. We're slowing down, but we're still
Okay.
traveling at 300 meters per second.
All right, that's fine. 300 meters per second is acceptable. Just don't hit the afterburners. That's the shift key that you're doing right now. Kind of.
It's
like-
like want us to come to a full stop.
No, you don't. You can take it in nice and slow, because this is your first time landing, especially a night landing. This is going to be kind of difficult. We'll see how it goes. It seems the chat does not have faith in your ability to get us on the ground. I think you can definitely get us on the ground. Whether or not we'll be alive when that happens is, you know, who's to say. All right, yeah, you can add some speed to it now that you have control of the ship. Look how gorgeous that is, just looking out the side of the cockpit. I can't wait until we have our Carrack. It's going through its, I think, art phase now. When that thing comes out, oh, look at that. Over there, the Crusader planet in the distance. That's where we were. That thing took up our entire view when we were over there. Now look how far away it is. Fantastic. All right, 15 kilometers out. Not bad. Alright, Jorgie, nice controlled landing here. Alright, now that I know that you have that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out. Shields do not soften the landing. I don't know, that could be a design decision in the future to make that happen, but as far as I know right now, that does not. And considering how ballistic kinetic weapons, there it is. We can see where we're going in the future, or in the distance there. See that, guys? That landing pad out there that's illuminated. That's Jorgie. That's your target. See it
I think so.
on the left, like right off my character. Turn the ship to the left a little. There you go. You got it on your sights now. That illuminated place.
Still
Yep.
pretty hard to see.
It's hard to see.
It's coming into frame now.
Okay, go ahead and reduce speed for a second. I want to see if this is like actually up to date. No. Okay, hopefully they make that actually update where you do it, because that would be awesome. I could see your throttle and everything. Captain. Okay, now you can take us in. Steady as she goes there, Jorgie. 5x5. Just watch the ground, make sure we don't touch it before we want to.
That close to the ground?
Yeah, dude, that's the ground we're looking at. Your altitude should be on there. It should tell you on your ship display your altitude, right?
There's a whole lot of display. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at.
Well, just look at it. There's one that shows you your fuel. There's one that shows you your throttle percentage, and then it shows you your speed under that, and then there's one that says ATT, and that's your altitude, or ATL. Okay, now go over to the right a little bit. So there you go. Take us over to the right. You need to line us up with one of those landing pads. Look at this. Jorgie has taken us here. I don't know if he can get us down. Do you want to do the landing, or are you a little worried about it?
I can land.
All right.
Like the best pilot the Alliance has.
You're the best bush pilot in the Outer Rim. All right. Go ahead and take us up, and then you're going to have to turn right and align yourself with that pad. All right, very good. Keep moving forward. All right, let's just turn straight to the right. I don't think this thing will fit unless we go across. Yeah. Keep it nice and level. All right, bring it up. Forward. More. All right, now go ahead and pivot in place. So kill your forward momentum and just turn it to the right. Thrusters. There you go. Looking good. Do you have the thruster keys bound? Probably not. Use the left arrow. See what that does. Anything?
I can't.
Did move
Maybe?
it?
I
Did
can't
move in the
see
ship?
from this angle.
Yeah, I don't see.
This is very slow.
Yeah,
Can't see.
I don't think it is. I don't know what it is for this. Okay, go ahead and hit the N key so that our landing gear goes down and bring us down. Hit the left control key to allow us to descend. I think we're on it enough. It should be okay. Keep going. It's good. Keep us nice and level. Alright, so you got us down. There we are. Good job, Mr. Jorgie. Alright, now go ahead and turn off the engine. Alright, stop pushing the control key. Let's turn off the engine.
Just get that.
Alright, you just turned off the engine?
I think so.
Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down. I'm going to take a ladder down into the cargo hold. And then we're going to release the cargo hold. So I need you to come down here, Jorgie, and release my cargo hold. Please.
How do I get out of the seat, though?
Hold down the F button and then turn to the right. There should be an exit. You turned off the engine, right?
Yes.
Excellent. And open that. Don't go down the ladder now that I opened it. Otherwise, probably die. I did that and I fell through the surface of the planet. It was most unfortunate. We have to go down the way we came out. So did you get out of your seat yet?
No, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Alright, hold down F.
Yes.
Move all the way to the right. It should say exit over there. Click on that.
I don't see a thing that says that.
Just click.
Too
Just
close to there.
Alright, just click on the other chair then. You should get out. There you go.
There we go.
Look at that, he made it. What's going on, Raymond? Good to see you, man. Alright, come stand on this airlock with me. Here we go. Alright. There it is.
Yeah, we're not entirely on the platform.
Yeah, you kinda messed that one up. Okay. But no harm, no foul, as long as we can get back in this. Should be okay. I don't know if there's a used to be able to just click on this and send it back up, but they might have changed that. I don't know if there's a oh, here it is. Okay, so we can close the cargo bay from here. Okay, no big deal. Everything is okay, nothing is ruined. Let's go get some let's fill this baby up with cargo.
How did we do that?
You come over here. There's very low gravity on here, so you can see I just made a huge jump. And here's the ArcCorp storage. So I go in there and I negotiate the price. Waiting for you. The airlock. Alright, Jorgie, do the honors. Cycle the airlock. Go. Alright, and we're inside. Let's go ahead and use this. So I am going to buy, and I'm going to select a location, my constellation Andromeda. And what should I buy? Laranite has always been something that returns a pretty decent profit. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's see how much they have. Looks like they're out of Laranite. So let's see what else do they have. They've got quartz, aluminum, barrel also I've seen make some pretty good profits. So we'll go ahead and purchase all the barrel that they have. Got it. Do they have any more? No. So what else can we buy? Quartz, aluminum, chlorine. We want to fill up the ship, so I'm going to fill it up with quartz. There we go. So we're not going to make a whole lot off of that, but at least the ship will be full. Go ahead and process that, and as you can see, the transaction has succeeded, and everything was delivered to our cargo hold. So let's go take a look at it, Jorgie. You can see it out there. It's actually in the bay right now.
Interesting.
You're missing the fact that this is an alpha, Kyle. Performance is not something that they optimized until it's closer to a release candidate. This is the game down and dirty as it is right now. We get to play the version that they have out here for us, and as it gets better and refined and worked on, we'll be able to see that. But you can see that now the ship is full of cargo. In the future, there'll be a loading mechanic. There might even be downtime as we wait for somebody to load our ship, and you might even be able to use the alien-style load lifters that they are talking about doing. You can kind of see on there that we've completely filled up the cargo hold, Jorgie. There's a lot of money there.
That's a lot of
I'm not letting you fly back though. I'm flying back. All right, let's get on this. Hurry up. Hopefully we can get up here.
Don't you have to close the bay?
I might have to. I don't know if I can do that now, with the ship being stuck in the ground. Problem. Oh, here I can do this. Okay, I'll come back up here with me. Run up the cargo ramp. Are you in? Because I'm leaving you. Hopefully I don't die. Alright, there we go. Did you make it in with me?
I think I'm stuck in the cargo.
Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck in the cargo too. I think we're gonna No, the precious cargo is killing me. All because you didn't land the ship right. Alright, let me put it back down.
I couldn't see what I was doing.
I understand. Excuses are... Everyone has them.
Co-pilot.
Alright, where is it? There's a panel here somewhere. We gotta find the panel. We're screwed. No, it's totally cool.
Honey, I found a ladder.
I'm not upset. You climbed the ladder?
Free.
Are you free? How did you get free?
I climbed the ladders.
Alright, well then go up there and put down the cargo ramp so I can get the hell out of here.
Where is the button for that?
It's right next to the ramp ladder.
Oh, here it is.
I found my button, but I can't see it again. Like right behind me. Did you put it down?
I don't think that's it.
It's like on the ramp itself. There's like a little control panel. And mine is like right here. Because of the... Fortunately, the way this is, and the way my guy is all smashed up here.
Caution airlock.
Yeah.
It won't let me press the button.
Not that one. Oh, really? Crap. Then we might really be stuck here. Problem. Alright, let's see if...
you jumping around.
See if I can glitch through the cargo. If I can't, I don't know if I can get out of here. It won't let me look at this. It's right behind me. There it is. Come on. Keep trying to just hit it. Oh man. See, that's the fun part too. You get to play all the bugs. So you know something's not right. They know it's not right. And then I can submit the feedback and be like, hey, I'm having problems with this. And then they'll be like, okay, we can fix that. Here we go. Look at that. Save the freaking day. Gurgi, go out there and launch the ship. Pull the ship up a little bit. Maybe. Here we go. I think maybe that'll work.
Are you inside or what's going on?
Yeah, go ahead and hit close exterior from the cockpit. When you get in there, there'll be an option to do that, and that should bring me in, hopefully. What's going on, Assassin? Good to see you, man. Oh,
What would that button be?
well, it would probably be. 1 second. Don't do it. I'm on now. I think. No, I'm out. Crap. All right. All right, now do it. Close exterior.
Where is the button?
Look up, look around, look all around with your head. You hold down the F and you look around and it'll show you. There'll be one that says close exterior.
I see a whole bunch that says engine power.
Yeah, look around, like all around you. So you find it. It'll be there, I promise.
There's only like 2 buttons on this chair.
Look up, dude.
I'm looking up. There's nothing above me.
There's definitely a button that says close exterior because you can lock and unlock the cockpit from the cabin.
Where?
Will you at least pitch up the nose of the ship a little bit so I can get back in? Killing me, Smalls.
Did you figure it out?
No, I mean, you need to figure it out. You're not a moron. Alright. I'm gonna try this one more time.
Moron's actually
There we go.
psychological term.
Alright, so you launched us up and I got back in. Thank goodness. I'm talking to Jorgie. Jorgie is my cousin, also happens to be piloting this ship right now. So go ahead and go get us at full speed, hit N to pull up our landing gear. Did you pull up?
Did you lock the cargo bay?
No, it's fine. Did you pull up the landing gear?
I did that.
Alright, I'm pulling up the cargo bay so that all the precious cargo is back inside the ship. Alright, set destination for Port Olisar. Yeah. Yeah, this is his first time. You gotta give him a break. What's up, Small? Good to see you, man. Sorry, YouTube chat is having a problem today, so I'll show you what I'm dealing with right now. This stupid box around here that won't go away. So I don't know if it's them or if I hit something. Try to fix it later.
I don't think I can get the Port Olisar.
Well, we have to go around the planet, and be careful. Don't point us at the ground.
I'm not pointing us at the ground.
All right. We have to orbit the planet until we can make a jump to Port Olisar. It's real mechanics. We can't jump through it. Yeah. So go ahead and burst us out of here. Go straight up. There you guys can see we're leaving the surface. No loading screens. And if we were to go down there, all that stuff is actually there. It's not faked. It's really there. We can walk around the whole surface of the planet. This is actually a moon, technically. We can walk the whole surface of the moon if we want to.
Well, why would we want to?
You know, science. Alright, once we get into atmosphere, go ahead and power us down. Or don't power down. But get out of the captain's seat and I'll take it over. I'll fly for them a little bit. Show them what it's like. You can drive the co-pilot seat. Oh geez, we better hurry up. All of a sudden, you got out and we totally pitched down to the horizon. Uh-oh. Wonder if the engines are still on.
Oh yeah, they should still be on.
Let's hope so. Hey, sweetie. Alright, my wife just came in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Engine on.
Fan selected. Chat selected.
Alright, so that's that. I'm looking at all the different buttons. Yeah, there's an open exterior press to unlock button. Power off button. Okay. Alright, I gotta get control of this. For some reason my joystick's not responding.
Where do you see that button?
Okay, this is gonna be hard to do. My joystick is not. Did the power go off? I might have to have you.
I think you turned the power off.
I turned everything off because I'm trying to get it to obey my controls. There we go.
Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Because my joystick wasn't doing anything, so I'm like, what's going on? So I had to cycle it.
Shields max.
It's still not doing anything. See? I have like no control over it. I might have to have you fly. Might be a problem. Okay, so our engines are off.
Engines are off. Engines are on.
There we go. No, come on. Alright. I think maybe it's working though.
We're definitely moving.
Well, we're moving, but it's not responding to where I want to go. Alright, Jorgie, you're up. there was a bug before that if somebody was captaining and something happened and they left the pilot seat in the middle of a maneuver that no one else could gain control. They supposedly fixed it, but bugs do crop back up. Yeah, you'd record Sins of a Solar Empire. Well, you can do it. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials on how to start a channel. The most important thing that you need is a personality that's interesting, so that's kind of where I struggle, I think.
Yep.
Shut up, Jorgie.
Flare selected.
What?
Chat selected.
Okay, so take us over to Port Olisar, towards the planet on the right. You steer us to the right. 'Cause I will lose all of the precious cargo if we can't get this thing over. There we go. Alright, so go ahead and hit F2. Bring up your destination. And we want to go to Port Olisar. See here, where we are right now at Yella. Go back over to Port Olisar now. Yeah, Jorgie has, oh, Z, huh? Thank you. Appreciate it. Riemann had given me the correct thing to fix it. So it wasn't your fault, Jorgie, it was mine. Alright, so we're making the jump now.
Boom.
Nice. In the as a non-pilot, I don't really see it. Like I said, that's something they're going to be working on, having that state persist for everybody. Alright, so what you need to do is take us up to strut A, and then stop above it. We're not going to land on it. We're going to calm them so that we get a landing request, or landing permit. And I'll show you how to auto-land this thing so you don't we don't break it again. Oh man, that smells really good. Oh, Brittany made me dinner. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. This is like one of the only reasons why you get married, by the way. Seriously.
Target acquired.
What are you doing? Jorgie, what the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to scrub off speed. It was coming in way too hot.
Target acquired.
Do you want us to explode? It's
Maybe.
Still fluctuating. I can't get it to stop.
All the way down on the S key.
I can't go any lower.
Alright, turn right. Alright.
A constant cruise of 111 meters per second.
And you have the S key pressed down?
Yes.
Check your joystick. Is your joystick throttle on?
No, my joystick's not on right now.
Okay. Well.
For some reason, the speed picks up every time I look at where it all is on.
I actually own the ship. 1,000.
Please slow down. It's doing the opposite of what I wanted to do.
Okay. Alright. So do this. Go ahead and get out of the chair. I'll take over. See if we have a bad motivator.
I think you have a bad engine.
Alright, we'll figure it out. Get something.
Flare selected. Chat selected.
There we go. Alright. So we're good. Got us. No, I don't got us. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
There we go. Apparently I just needed to do one
Shields.
full
max.
recycle. Alright. I got it, Jorgie. I'm taking us in. You don't worry about it, man. I'll handle it. Alright, as you guys can see, I can modulate the speed here. They come in. I think it's going to be over here. It's going to let me land if it does. It might say negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and full stop here. I am going to calm the station. As you can see, the captain can always handle his own ship. Skywalker's out there, so you gotta be careful. Vader will be looking for him.
Please proceed to sign landing then.
What just happened?
I don't know what just happened.
Am I?
Are you on the station?
I'm on the station.
I am too.
Did we auto land? Is this what happens?
I've never seen this before. This is either a bug or a really weird intentional thing. Alright,
Something's not right.
clearly not. Let's see. Do you see this ship out there? I don't, so... As long as I can sell the goods on it and we didn't lose any of the precious cargo, I don't care. Let's see if I can use it. Sell. Select a location. Here it is. Okay, so I can sell everything. Awesome. I think I'm actually losing money. Oh no, barrel. We're making money on that barrel. Alright, so we made money there. How about the Laranite? Yeah, I mean, we bought it for like 30 something, so that we're still making money on that. We didn't have a whole lot of it, fortunately, to sell. And the quartz, I think we bought it for 1 something, so we're gonna double our money on that. Alright, so there we go. We ended up making about 35k on that run. Not bad. I think probably what it did was, if there were a lot of people spawning ships here, it probably stored my ship and put us out there. I don't know if that's intended or what happened, but that's okay. As long as I could get everything off my ship, I was fine with that. Let me check over here to the shipping console, make sure there's nothing else that I can sell. Because remember, we had a bug once where I couldn't get stuff off the Freelancer. Alright, so that was fun. Jorgi, let's go ahead and see if I can spawn the big ship this time. And let's really have some fun with it. So we'll go ahead and grab the Starfarer. Feed me bacon and eggs, which is good, I guess.
Especially on a sandwich. Between a nice croissant roll. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice slice of Gouda.
Oh, killing me, man. Alright, so meet me on Boo. E00. This way. The big pad. This is the big one, 007. Not really, Kyle. I mean, that was not the most profitable thing. The market changes in this constantly. So what'll happen is, you know, whatever is the up-to-date resource demand at the time will fluctuate. So since I sold a whole bunch of that stuff, those prices are going to go down. So if somebody else comes here with the same type of load, they're not going to make as much money. Whereas if it's been a while since somebody's delivered it, there's a lot of demand for it. My ship is not there. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it's in the air and upside down. Well, that's gonna make it a little difficult to get to it. But did it like... Looks like it's interlocked with another ship too. Wow. Look at this. Yay, bugs. Oh, crap. That hurt. I think I might die. Legs are yellow. Alright, so it's up in the sky up here. I don't see any tanks on it either. Yeah, it's like interlocked with this other one too.
Oh, they're making a ship, baby.
This is how Starfarers are born, guys. Shield your eyes.
It's better they learn it here than down the street.
Look at that, unintentionally hilarious. Good for you, Jorgi. Way to make a comeback.
I bet you I can get to it.
We made, here we go. And this one is actually spawned correctly, so I can open it. Go. Watch out, the door's gonna come out, it'll hit you. It's gonna shoot out the ladder.
I'm just gonna wait till you can kind of land it.
I'm trying to open the door, but I think it's waiting for me to clear it, maybe? Maybe it's having a problem with this other Starfarer, that baby that's stuck into our back. I think it's having trouble birthing this one. What the hell just happened here? Okay, so I'm stuck in between two physics grids. Oh, this is fantastic. I wish we could get out, but I'm like totally stuck. So that's what's happening. These are locked. I wonder if there was something else there, and then I spawned it, and then they both like hit each other and started this this dance of death. But I really don't think I can get out. Unfortunate, but there is a remedy. Just have to shoot myself in the face. Yeah. Alright, Jorgi, if you can get into that ship and break it free, let's do it. Oh, absolutely, John. That's a fun career path as well. That's not going to be available to me because I did, you know, purchase a lot of ships to fund development, but...
Which one did you try to get into?
Well, the one that's mine. It's hard to see.
Which one? Yeah, which one's yours?
Apparently both of them. Because I have a dot on both of them. They're both mine. So it spawned the ship twice. It's exciting. Maybe that'll be in the next episode of Bug Smashers. So this is kind of a fun bug whenever they, you know, spawn on top of each other. That was my best Mark Abel impression.
I don't know.
You ever watch that show?
No, I did not.
Bug Smashers! It's where they show you the code that they're using to try to fix it.
No, I'm flying through the air.
Oh, you're flying through the air. Well, that's good. I'm about to come up there again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get into one of these and get out of here. Try to make it a threesome? You mean ram another ship into it? Might not be a bad idea. I mean, you can clearly see that one of the Starfarers likes it from behind and the other one just got stuck. I swear there's a species that, like... It's barbed, so it doesn't come out easy. I forget what... Do you know what that is? Yeah? No?
Cats.
Cats? Oh. Gross. I have a cat.
No, you have one.
Just because I have a cat doesn't mean I know. Oh, Star Citizen just crashed. Nice. Yes, I'll submit a crash report.
It's funny because I'm still in it.
Oh, is it? Is that funny?
To me, it is.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to play a quick video for you while I try to get back in, so I appreciate your patience. Just 1 second. Gonna be a while. It's loading. What fun! And this is the fun though of beta, or sorry, of alphas. So if you're watching this and you're kind of like, well, that sucks, and I could never play that. That's totally okay. You're allowed to not want to play that. You know, nobody would ever think less of you for that. It's just that it takes a certain type of person that's willing to do, you know, put up with all the stuff that you have to put up with in a game that can crash, because this is quite literally the code that they have right now. It's completely different than a game that's about to be released. Like, and not a lot of people get that experience. Now early access is a thing, but even early access is probably in a more polished state than this in most cases. I mean, if they're legitimately early access and actually going to release a game at some point, you know. Because there's a ton of early access games out there that just don't work and clearly are not getting development, and Star Citizen is not one of those.
There's supposed to be a captain's chair.
Yes, sir?
Yeah, it's missing. This one's devoid of all form of captain's chairs.
Right, so you shouldn't be in that one.
No, this is not a good one.
Nope.
Somehow I have to get into the other one.
I believe in you, Jorgi. There we go. I'm back in. Alright, so that might have actually worked out better, because I think that our Sorry, it's underscore. Yeah. Yeah, so this one, I mean, like, the frames feel smoother. They might only say 18 up there, but if it's solidly 18, that's okay. What makes frame rate suck is when it's all over the place and it drops down. Alright, so Jorgi, I'm gonna try one more time to get into the good Starfarer. Is my ship still out there? Did it despawn? I don't see it. Where are you?
We're floating way above wherever.
Oh, you're in the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not getting a where. Oh, there it is. I'm not getting a bearing to it anymore. It'll be interesting to see if it still responds to my commands. Alright. So we want to get into the one that has the fuel tanks. Not the one that spawned without them. Good.
Here we go.
Thank you, hon. Bring me a drink. Alright, so you got in?
Yes.
Where are you? Alright, let's see.
Captain seat.
I'm gonna try to come in through the,
See if I can at least pilot seat.
Hold on, before you do any of that, let me get in here in case this explodes. We can die together. All heroically. Let's see if I can get in through the docking hold. Pretty sure there's a docking clamp around here somewhere. At least there used to be. Is that it? Yeah. Docking hatch. I don't know if it opens inside. Hey, you know, open door. I know what I want. Oh. Don't move the ship yet, Jorgi. I made it. No, I made it and then I got jettisoned to back out. Alright, we'll try this again. Hit it with speed. Okay, apparently not. I'm gonna try to line up. It's real hard to do. Turned on my light so I can see a little better. Alright, here we go. Hit it with speed. Come on. Oh, almost. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. I'm sure running into this with my head is probably not the best idea. There we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Get up there. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, Jorgi. I died. The docking collar is not the way to do it. Don't go in the docking collar. Well, because it's dangerous. Apparently the physics of it just snapped my neck. I don't know. Alright. Back. Alright, let me pull up the chat again, guys. Sorry. Since the game crashed, I some problems with it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, probably Kyle, probably still a few years, but the cool part is that you can play what they have now. So a lot of people are very impatient, and I get that. I mean, you want it now, and why wouldn't you? It's really an awesome game. You know, it's an awesome idea, and we can see that it's becoming a a realized game. But you know, if you were to pledge now, one, you get in at the very low introductory rate. I think it's like $35 is all you need to do, and you have full access to this up through the game when it launches as well. You don't have to pay a dime more. You can buy everything in the game itself. And if anyone decides to do that off the stream, I have a referral code in the description. You use that, you get 5,000 extra starting cash, and I get a little bit of a thank you from them for exposing more people to this. So definitely check that out. Helps me, helps you. And that symbiotic relationship is what Star Wars was built on, right? Now, Jorgi, are you in it?
Yeah.
You're flying away. Are you flying it?
Trying to land it.
Oh, over here. Look at that, man. He saved the day. Now I have to try to get over there without going past these landing pads. If you just hold down N on the pad, you're probably going to become a criminal. You probably didn't have docking rights. Did you talk to him first? Alright, I'm on my way. John, yeah, Jorgie, can you bring the mic closer to your face? The chat is not satisfied with your ability to do that.
Okay.
How about a little closer? Oh,
I don't think it can get any closer.
it just disappeared. Is
Oh,
the
no.
ship still there?
I don't know.
Where are you?
It dropped me back inside the.
It just disappeared again. Okay. Well, this is good. So I'm gonna go respawn it, and hopefully all the stuff is still there. Nice.
I mean, it was empty.
All right, that sounds better. No, that's totally
Right,
okay,
end of
John.
it.
That's totally okay. I want you to hear him. I've yelled at him for a long time that we could never hear at him. All right, no, you did a great job, Jorgie. This way, at least, if anything happens, I didn't lose. Yeah, my friend Suba from Germany, I don't know if you guys remember him from some of my streams. He's got like 3 million right now in the game because he does a bunch of cargo runs on huge ships, like a Caterpillar. Alright, so let's get it back out. Alright, so it's retrieving. I'm getting it now.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay. So it's on B00. Meet me there again. It's back out. Hopefully it has all its stuff and we can just move on. Because that would be just fantastic. Oh man, as soon as if somebody came out with a total conversion mod for this to Star Wars, I wouldn't work anymore. I would have a disability the next day that would totally keep me from working, and I'd find...
Give you a disability.
That's right, Jury would club me in the knee so that I could actually like seriously claim disability, and we'd be fine. Yay, it worked! Look at that, all the stuff is there. All right, come on, meet me out here, First Officer Jorgie. This is what it's supposed to look like with all the tanks on it. So basically, the Starfarer is a huge refueling vessel. Think of a vessel that you take somewhere and you can suck hydrogen out of the atmosphere to refuel other ships and their thrusters. That's what this is. All right? And that's how the ramp's supposed to work. Which is exciting. Here comes Jorgie meeting me. All right, I'm going to turn on my light because we don't have anything turned on right now, so we just have emergency power only. You can see that we have a gigantic cargo bay in here. We can fill this up all the way to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and close this up so that no one else ends up coming in here to ruin our fun. Alright, so we're closing the doors. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, can you make this a pocket carrier? And the answer is yes. You can get some Mustangs on here if you have a pilot that's good enough to maneuver them in. It works just fine. Now, this thing is like a giant gas can and a giant FPS level in space. It's amazing. There's 4 levels to it. I mean, we'll go through it in a little bit, but I want to get us off the pad in Port Alisar before we disappear. Show you guys the bridge. So this is how you get to the bridge of my ship. As you can see, I have 5 stations. We have the captain's chair in the center. We have 2 operations chairs. We have the pilot chair and the co-pilot's chair. So I will turn this off and I will go ahead and sit down in the captain's chair. You guys will watch me do that thing I do. There, I'm sitting in the captain's chair, and let's go ahead and power on the ship. All right, so we've powered on the ship. That was a pretty cool power on sequence. I think that's different. And exit. All right, Jorgie, ship is powered on.
I see that.
I'm on aboard. Go ahead and take us out, Mr. Sulu.
You were flying this time.
I am gonna fly once we get to where. I want to give them a tour of the ship now the lights are on.
Just do that.
As you can see here, we have escape pods. This kind of actually reminds me very much of Star Trek Beyond. The standing escape pods that they had. Pretty cool. Actually, let me just take us out. So I'm gonna get in here, and you can see that this is a big ship, just like the Freelancer, so it does have a flight yoke instead of a joystick. Makes sense. I mean, both could perform the same duties. So we'll go ahead and turn on the power first. All my flight systems.
How can MISC help you today?
All right.
Systems on.
Turn on the engine.
Launch sequence complete. Landing successful. Launch sequence complete.
Do you know we have a stealth mode?
Let's make sure that we did indeed go up. It looks like we did. I'm gonna go out to third person real quick so you guys can see. Yep, so we have I am taking us up. The ship is big and it's slow, and even though I'm holding down the button, it takes forever. So both takes forever to move it and it takes forever to stop it. But there we are. So I'll go ahead and go back. The other thing too is that this is going to pitch the nose, depending on where we are. Alright, and you can kind of see here, I can zoom in on this, you can see all of the here that tells us what's going on with the thrusters and whatnot. Okay. So I can actually pitch the nose around. Georgie, let's take it to... Where should we go?
Engines off.
Did you just turn off my engines?
Oops.
How'd you do that? Turned off all the power.
Engines on.
No, we're alright.
You turned off the power in the captain's chair? Okay. Alright, we're good to go. I don't know what just happened there. We had a minor glitch. We're all fine here now. Alright, let's go to Daymar. Go ahead and go to this planet. So we'll set this as our destination. As you can see, I'm...
All power diverted to your thrusters. Hopefully that helps.
Well, hopefully we don't get shot, is what you mean. That makes us a little vulnerable. As you can see...
We can easily change the power back.
Oh, here we go. I might be able to make the jump now. Alright, Georgie, strap yourselves in. I'm gonna make the jump to light speed. This is what it looks like from the pilot's point of view. Check this out. This will be awesome.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well as it used to.
How cool is that?
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so I want to go to the Shubin mining facility. So there's an OEM station up here. It will put us slightly closer, so I'll go ahead and do that. And the thrusters are kind of loud too. You can probably hear that. But that's awesome because we have a huge ship here. So you would think that it would be loud. It has mass. It's sluggish. It's hard to describe it unless you actually hold the joystick yourself, but as I move it, it's not very responsive, so I can feel the weight of the ship as I do this, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get us lined up for Shubin mining facility. There it is. Come back. There it is. Okay. So this thing does not turn on a dime at all. This thing is a pig in space. Quite literally. See, I'm over-rotating because I have to account for the fact that the ship is gonna not respond to my command. So if anything, this is pretty amazing that they really make this feel like it's here, let's put up the landing gear. Alright, now we can really go fast. Well, fast is relative. You saw with the Saber, like maybe 3-4 seconds a burst and you're at max speed. With this, it's probably gonna take us 20 or 30 seconds to get up to max speed. And the speed is on the left-hand side. It's that number that's increasing there as I continue to boost. I'd be shocked if this can get up to 900. Alright, so it looks like 888 is going to be our top speed. So significantly lower. The Saber was like, I want to say 1234 or something. So smaller, you can't outrun smaller ships. That's why pirating is kind of effective. Then they can knock out your quantum drive. But the thing is that this thing has huge shields, and I've got turrets and missiles and all kinds of things to try to keep people off me. I got something for you like that, John. I'm working on an After Effects project for our next season. that'll have that same feeling. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off in time, but I really want to. But having that kind of stock footage built out with models and 3D effects and everything is going to be pretty fun. Alright, so we're about 330 kilometers out. It's going to take us probably about 6 minutes of actual flight time to get there. So while we do that, let's go ahead and move out. What's that?
That's quite a long time.
Maybe 8 minutes. We're a big ass slow ship, but I wanted to show everybody this from the outside. So you can see me there, and you can see Georgie actually in the captain's seat, just barely. I don't know how well that's going to come across in the stream, but you can see us. This is how small we are compared to the size of this ship. I mean, it's very hard to get that sense of scale. All right, Georgie, I want you to take us in and land us. So I'm going to get out of the seat, and you're going to take over.
Why?
Because I'm going to show them the rest of the ship.
Okay.
We're going to the Shubin mining facility. Alright, so exit. Alright, so you can exit to the right. Where we die, it would be a good idea maybe if you take the wheel. Alright, so while Georgie is doing that, I'm going to show you guys around on the ship. And probably get lost myself. So here we have access to the cargo bay. Now the cargo bay is pretty cool because we actually have overview of it. We can see it from here. And there are catwalks as well that we can come out here. So if we were to be boarded, we'd have a few elevated spots in which to defend the ship. Are you killing us again? We crashing again? Alright, so back here we have a cargo ramp out here, and I want to be real careful because you can fly off this real easy. We're out in space right now, and these are our cargo pods, so in the future this is where you'd come out to do refueling operations. Georgie, I can tell right now that this is not going the right way.
I know that for a fact.
Are you getting control of it?
I think as soon as I got into this thing, it immediately turned around by itself and then quantum traveled.
Wait, what? We just quantum traveled somewhere? Hackers. I think we've been hacked.
So what was the destination again?
Well, I just fell out of the ship, so... And that's another thing that can happen. You can fall out of the ship. Georgie, I'll stop.
Stop.
I'll stop. Fire your lasers. I can't see you. Where are you? Keep firing your lasers. Where are you relative to the planet?
About 736 kilometers above.
There it is.
The
Okay, I found it. I'm 5K away. Stay right where you are. Don't move. Alright, I fell out of the ship, ladies and gentlemen. This can happen because, like I said, this is still an alpha. So... we need them inertial dampeners. You're absolutely right. At least. But here you can kind of see the surface of this planet. So this planet's awesome. This is the one that we do the skim runs on in my fighter ship. We fly right on the surface and go through the canyons. I have fun with that. So Georgie's about 5K away, and I'm trying to catch him. It's going to take me a while. But I can make it. So this is kind of fun. You guys are going to see a EVA rescue. 4,500 meters away. Apparently you can. Who knew? I mean, obviously it's not intended. I at the very least want to land this thing. But you guys are getting a pretty cool view.
If I could come save you, I would.
No, you're fine right there. You just do that. I'm showing them a great view of my butt, actually, right now. Fantastic view. But I'm trying to get a better Maybe director mode. I don't know what they changed with director mode. Now I can't change the controls. Anyway, on my way to you, 4K out. I think
How long that would take for you to get here?
how long it's gonna take me now.
Yeah. It could take like a solid 20 minutes for you to travel that far.
No, I'm doing about 100 kilometers every second. No, every 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So it's probably gonna take me like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, absolutely, Kyle. I can shoot myself in the head in the game and then respawn at Port Olisar. Now, this would be a big deal if my ship was full of cargo, because the cargo is never replaced. But if anything happened, I could always file an insurance claim and get my ship back. Get a ship back. It won't be this ship. But all right, 3 kilometers out, Jorgie. There, I can see the ship now. It's a big, dark blob in the distance. It's slowly getting bigger. I'm gonna orient to the ship's direction. Yeah, that would be fun, John. This was my 2001 experience, actually. I don't need to have the full thing. I think I'm good. As this ship gets closer and closer, it's going to take up more of my view. It's pretty exciting to see that. You can hear the soundtrack too. The soundtrack responds to what's going on in game. So it thinks this is a pretty peaceful moment that I'm floating over this planet. Whereas like inside, my heart is probably pumping and I feel like I'm going to die. And there's also only so much oxygen in your suit. So if this really happened to you, somebody would have to come find you quickly, or you'd be in a lot of trouble. I think right now in the current build, our suits have about 48 minutes of oxygen or so. My suit may actually be out of propellant. Sounds worse. We're still moving pretty fast though. Yeah, Jorgie, go into the exterior and open up the doors. I'm 2K out.
See if there's a button that lets me do that.
There is. It'll say open exterior. $17K out. I'm gonna be rescued, guys. So you had to search and rescue. I searched for the ship and then I rescued myself. I'm an all-star.
Get your game on.
Yeah. That makes us old.
Yeah.
That makes us really old. But most people here don't even know who Smash Mouth is.
They're alive, believe it or not.
Really? I thought they would have all died of drug overdoses by now.
Yeah. I think that.
Almost there. 1,200 meters out. Look how big the ship is getting now. Just kind of gives you a sense of scale in the game. And down there, you know, 700 times as far away as this ship is from me. That's where we're going. Jorgie, stop rotating the ship.
I didn't. I just got out the captain's seat.
Did you open the back doors?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the thing that lets me do that.
Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. And then the question is, do I want to go in through the railing or through the door? I think I'm going to do the door because I think the railing can kill me. It's kind of fun. What's going up, Canadian? What's going on, Canadian man? Good to see you. Hey, stop! Did you just rotate it again?
Everything's fine.
All right, everything is fine. You're lined up perfectly with my vector. Here I come. Don't move. This isn't gonna hurt you at all. I crash into your rear end like this. "2012 is when they started the demo for the Kickstarter, but the game actually wasn't done until much later." Alright, so here we are. I made it back. The doors are not open, but I can take care of that. Alright, I'm opening the door, Jorgi. I made it back into the ship. Oh. I made it right on the gravity plating. I made it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been rescued in space. Golf clap. Indeed. Alright. Jorgi, I need you to close up the doors.
I still haven't found the controls for that system yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure where they're located.
Okay, well, whatever. I can't close it either. Sometimes it doesn't respond to you. Alright, take us down. While you do that. What?
What was the target?
I don't care. Any of the whatever the closest mining outpost is. Alright, so while he does that, I'm going to show you guys the rest of the ship. So here we are. This is the cargo level. Kind of like the bridge and escape pods. Here's a ladder. We can go up into a Jeffries tube. So if you're a Star Trek fan, here's a Jeffries tube for you. Well, right here. We have freaking Jeffries tubes on this ship. We can crawl around down here in the engineering bay and make repairs and, you know, put Miles O'Brien in really uncomfortable situations because Miles must suffer.
Why do you hate Miles so much?
Apparently the producers of Deep Space Nine did. So over here we have a power plant, which is kind of neat. One of our engine power plants. I don't even know where I am. I've got pretty lost now. And back here, okay, so we're in one of the nacelles now. And back here we have a turret. Yeah, so there's a turret here. You could get into if you wanted, but I don't want to. I'm afraid of what might happen. So yeah, we're in one of the engine nacelles right now, which is kind of neat. And you can see up here the sphere. I don't know, ever since Mass Effect, you have to have a giant sphere somewhere in your ship, because if you don't, I mean, it's clearly not cool enough, so that's ours. I mean, it's there. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of bacon. Same thing, another nacelle. Alright, so here we are. So this was the second deck. There's another Jeffries tube. So we have a lot of places that we can crawl in there to work. Pretty neat. We can go up towards the front of the ship. And you can see there's a lift access. So if I stand here... Did they... Oh, they finally changed it. It used to be you just stood on it. Now it actually has a button. That's convenient. I prefer to have a button. Here we are. So we are in the habitation level. So we have another turret here, which can help defend the ship in the center of the ship. We have over here we have the crew quarters. This is the enlisted officers. Officers and enlisted. As you can see, there are 6 beds here, and each of them, you know, work and lay on them. You also have the head up here, which is kind of cool. Girls and the boys. Here you have the men's room. And some lockers. Pretty neat. There's also a women's room. And you can see over here, they are fairly equal. So separate but equal. We also have the mess hall right here. Pretty neat. As well as the galley. And so, I mean, like, this place is set up to be fully livable in the verse. And it remains to be seen how far we're actually going to have to take that with our characters in terms of eating, drinking, all that. But it would be cool if that was a mechanic, at least in my opinion. Okay, over here we have another access area. And then right here, I'm particularly proud of this. This is the captain's quarters. So as you can see, Captain has a station here, which is going to give him information about everything that's going on. This display is static, but in the future I'm sure that'll actually work. A lot of the displays have gone through upgrades like that. I have a nicely made bed with my very, very manly and very important and adult-like space blueprint on here, which is exactly what I would do if I was the captain of this, so I feel completely vindicated in my choices. Alright, we have a window over here so I can watch Jorgie crash the ship. I'm actually kind of worried about what's going on right now. Jorgie, is there a reason why we're going straight down at the planet?
Isn't that where the mining station is?
Oh, and as you can see, like there's some heat, and you can kind of see a little bit of the fire there because we're burning the atmosphere on the surface there as we make our initial landing. Yeah, no, you're fine. I happened to look out the horizon and saw that the ship looked like it was out of control, so that was a little bit scary.
Tell where I'm adding at.
And I have the cap. Oh, cool. Check that out. We have both the shower and the toilet here. We can switch them out. Pretty neat. I like it. Alright, so this is my own private bathroom. Over here. So you have a sink. Pretty cool. But anyway, so these are all the areas of the ship, and this thing is like I said, this is a giant FPS level in space that flies. That alone is pretty cool. All the elevator. Take it back down. Now we're on level 3, and now we're gonna take the stairs back down to level 2, and I'm gonna go to the bridge. So this is how the captain. Okay, back to the. Just apparently I'm gonna die, Jorgie. I'm gonna die. I don't know what you just did, but you killed me. I don't think I have any pens either. See the blood over there? Somehow, whenever I made that transition from there to here, I started to bleed, and probably gonna die. You can hear my.
Control, man.
The ship is out of control. Well, that's good because I'm about to die. It's all good. It's all getting hazy for me. There we go. I just killed myself somehow. I don't know. It was sad for me as well. Alright, guys. But that's a little bit of Star Citizen, just having fun with those big ships. So I can't wait until that gameplay gets refined and we can have even more adventures out there. And that's part of the reason that I'm so interested in this project, just because of the potential of it and what they've shown me so far. They're the team to do it, so I'm pretty satisfied with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It is 11. It's after 11:15, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. But I totally appreciate everybody for watching this. Thank you so much. Jorgie, you have anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, it just crashed into the planet, but somehow I'm still alive, so that's alright.
Okay, good. That's probably why I died. Alright, guys. Well, for Jorgie, my name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. Hit those thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the verse.